What's up, everyone? Pokemon Star Neo here, and today we'll be using this team that I have made. It is based off of the Baltimore top 11 team that I have used on the channel before, but my own modifications to it. This is going to be day one of the Grand Challenge. I'm going to do these by days. I might do one, I might do two. It depends on how I'm doing in the tournament. Obviously, I want to make sure my rating is high enough where I can secure myself some championship points. So yeah, let me introduce everyone. I have the Annihilape here with the Fire Terra, Defiant, Spooky Plate, Rage Fist, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, Protect, Pelliper with the Ghost Terra, Drizzle, Focus Sash, Weather Ball, Hurricane, Tailwind, Protect, Maushold with the Ghost Terra, Friend Guard, Safety Goggles, Speed Up, Taunt, Follow Me, and Protect. Archaludon with the Bug Terra, Stamina, Assault Vest, Electroshot, Draco Meteor, Snarl, and Body Press. Sinistcha with the Water Terra, Hospitality, Citrus Berry, Matcha Gotcha, Life Dew, Strength Sap, and Trick Room. And last but certainly not least, we got Grimmsnarl with the Steel Terra, my bad. Prankster, Light Clay, Reflect, Light Screen, Fake Out, and Spirit Break. So, the things that I have changed here. So, Fake Out, it's a little bit of surprise for my opponent as well, because, like, yeah, I can set up, but they're going to be expecting that, but I can, fake out something, and then that just automatically means their Pokemon can't move, and maybe I get a fun, cheeky knockout. Also, when Grimmsnarl comes in, at the start of everything, it has that fake out presser if they know that. I changed Dragon to Fire on Annihilape because I'm worried about burns. I don't want the burns. That's the main thing. Also, instead of Stellar, I put Ghost and Focus Sash on a Pelliper because I want to get the Tailwind off. I needs to live. Pelliper is a slow bird. It needs the help to get the moves off. And then I did Bug instead of Grass, mostly because I have the safety goggles, so I can just get the spores into there if the time comes. But also, it'll help resist Fighting and Ground and Dark, which are a lot around here. So, yeah. Anyway, enough chit-chats. Let's go straight to the battles. Up against Marco. They have a pretty good team. Let's see. They got Goldango. They got Bulk. Don't have Weather. They have a Haze user, which I'm not too fond of. If I start off with these two, that gives me a good spot to set up. And then, if I have my own Grimmy. Thing is, if I Terra... Alright, do they have stuff? Actually, yeah, I think we do this. I'll have Scuttle in the back. Covery's nice. Covery is very nice. But I think you Terra Fire, that actually helps us out a ton. So yeah. My one thing is I am nervous about the Goldango because I want to get my Terra up for Annihilape because I feel like that benefits me most. Alright, we get Volt, we get their own Grimmy. Alright. Ooh, one fun thing we can do. We can just Draco. Do I think that it is automatically gonna go into Fairy Terra right away? No. I could be wrong. It's gonna Terra. What is it? Okay. Terra Grass. That doesn't concern me as much. Gonna Fake Out. Alright, they're gonna Light Screen. Well, what are the chances of a crit? Come on. Crit would be fun. Alright, does decent damage. And then we're in a solid-ish spot. Alright. So it is lefty. So it's here to stick around and cause chaos. We're gonna light screen. But if we keep lowering its special, because once we have light screen up, we could put reflect later. I don't think we need though. Grimmsnarl is gonna go down. Or go out. Not down. Down, not out. Alright, so it's going to bring out Sinistcha. Alright, so let me get that. And then Quiver Dance, you're gonna raise up your specials and whatnot, but you're gonna make sure that you're not able to do anything with it. And then we get some chip on this Sinistcha. Alright. Special attacks going low. Actually, the Sinistcha is going to be a pain to deal with. Could redirect. Who do I want to bring out? I think Pelliper is nice here. And then I can still offer Spirit Break to kind of mitigate the damage here. Because not too much has happened with my Archaludon. Quiver Dance, you're going to be faster, but we're going to make sure that you do not have the damage output. You can Life Dew. Alright. I'm gonna basically, me and it's gonna be bulky, but we're trying to mitigate. That does pretty decent damage, all things considered. Alright, so we're going to definitely Hurricane this spot. And then Spirit Break. We can get the Spirit Breaks off. Alright, Rage Powder. So Scattle will go first. Quiver Dance. Alright, if we're able to knock it out with this attack, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it would be bulky enough to survive. It's only +1 right now. Alright, it is confused, which is good. Alright, so it doesn't knock out. Heals up. Do you swap? And then their first mon is their own respective Grimmsnarl. I'm down to Tailwind here. Actually, I want to break into 2. Because I feel like if I get the Tailwind off, then I can outspeed a little bit. Alright, they're not going to... Alright, so the Tailwind will very well help out against things other than this Volcarona. Spirit Break will go through. Boom. Alright. Sinistcha's gone. Quiver Dance is going to make it a little healthier, but now we don't have to worry about Trick Room shenanigans. And then Redirection. That complicates things. Feel we Weather Ball into you. How are we on light screen? They have one up to 3. I have up to 4. And then if that's the case, I don't really need Reflect. I'm down to Spirit Break into you. Do both. You can Protect here. Break my Sash. Actually, I think yeah. I think we get more damage output if we go into you. I think we spread the love though. Bug Buzz. Okay, that does quite a bit. Weather Ball. It's gonna do okay, about half. Spirit Break. It's gonna help. Alright. Brings it, mitigates some of that damage. Power Gem is gonna go into Pelliper. Alright. Loses HP, so you are definitely focused. I think we go back into Arch. And then Spirit Break. I still think it's doing a pretty decent job of mitigating my damage. I don't know, that doesn't seem like choice. Wait, did I read it right? Or did you get Life Orb? Yeah, it's Life Orb. So Protect. Bug Buzz. And we get a free switch into, which is nice. Alright, special is being loaded. We do get Flame Bodied. There was only so many times we could do that. I get it. Alright. I do want to bring in Pelliper again, just so we can get the rain back up, because we've got Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance. Have we seen Protect? Alright, Light Screen, one more turn for them, 2 more for us. I bring Rain back up, that also gives us options. I'm going to Snarl. And then I'm going to bring in Pelliper. Annihilape's just sitting in the back. Just going to be this this boss at the end that they're like not prepared for. Alright, we're going to bring in Pelliper. This way we can also make sure we get Fiery Dance. Alright, so Fire Dance goes off, does absolutely nothing. We'll raise its special attack, but I'm okay with that. We get Stamina, we got options. Snarl, it doesn't take down Goldango, but we will lower its special attack. Make it rain. Okay. That's why we're doing this too. We're making sure that we're able to limit their resources. Now is the time. Do I want to bring that? They have no recovery over there. So I think Goldango, I'm good with you. Just kind of to live stream. Alright, I think we bring in Grimmy. I kind of just want to target into Volk now. We body press. We're gonna light screen. Yeah, we're gonna light screen. Because we just keep getting it lower and lower. Even if they swap out, I still have some Pokemon in the back. So Power Gem, make it rain, Protect. Even so, we're gonna get another one up. They haven't had the damage output to do anything into my Archaludon. But then once we go into Terra Fire, because Grimmsnarl most likely has... Wait. Oh, their Light Scream. I goofed. That's my bad. Alright, Make It Rain is gonna go again. Alright, I'm fine with that. Alright, their special goes down more. I just get more powerful. And then I have just Grimmsnarl to worry about. Goldango faints, yeah. And then Body Press. And that takes out Volk. All we have is Grimmy in the back. Now I could very much do shenanigans like paralyze both Pokemon. But I think we just have the better output at the end. I am going to have Annihilape enter the Terrifier. Alright, so you have 2 pretty strong Mons out on the field. Where am I at when it comes to stats? We're at +4. Body Press into you. We're in a Terrifier. Drain Punch. Alright, yeah. Because I can just keep stacking up damage over time. You don't have the recovery. If you do, kudos. But I think, yeah, I think we're good here. Yeah, I think body press would definitely be enough. And that is GG's. It was a fun game. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Shout out to my opponent Marco, or opponent Marco. All right, up against Natalie, and all right, pretty versatile team. You have a fast mode, you have a slow mode. I want. What do I want here? Can't go wrong with screen. Well, you can go wrong. I'm good to go Arch, Maushold. They do have a slower mode. I think if we bring you, we just pretty much wall their Ursaluna and also we can burn, which is nice. And then for my final Pokemon, I'll bring you, we can Rage Fist. We can do some fun stuff. I think we'll bring Annihilate. If I bring you, I can Electro Shot, but I don't think I'm going to be using it as much in this game. Alright. You can do good damage, it's just I am worried about their team. It can Pelliper can do some offensive as well, but something tells me this game is going to be in Trick Room more than I would like. Alright, we're getting out Arch. Alright. What stops them from... They're actually not a really good matchup, Arch, into this. We can at the very least build up our defenses. Is it... Would they Tailwind? I think it's possible they do. I'm gonna Terra Bug just to be safe. We're gonna beat up into... Because if they don't go for Terra themselves, or if they protect, that's fine for us. Alright. Tailwind. Yeah, alright, we called it. I'm gonna go first. We're gonna beat up, so we are still faster, which is nice. We're gonna get the defenses up higher. Did we have to Terra here? Maybe? I think in Team Preview it made sense because we have that with Ori. Well, I don't know. If they're going fast mode, then maybe. Yeah. Headlong Rush. Alright, so it's going to lower... Basically, Ursaluna is going down here. Alright, stamina will go up more. And body press. And then that's a huge physical threat out of this game. Cool. Who's coming out next? Goldango. No. I'm gonna Snarl. And then I'll have you follow me. Because if you Encore, then you Encore into the follow me. I'm not happy if you go, oh, they're gonna tear. They're going for damage. They are going for damage. Alright, Steel. Yeah, that's gonna be damage. So thankfully, if we survive, we're good. We're gonna follow me. Ooh, I could have body pressed. No fun. Encore. Wait, why would you encore into... Interesting. Maybe Vita? Because, like, it benefits me more if I went into... Yeah, it would have benefited me a lot more because I was just going to body press. Or maybe they just wanted to get beat up. We're gonna snarl. We're gonna lower its stuff a little. Alright, and you are Cobra Cloak. I have a feeling that you are... I feel like you are Specs. Alrighty. I'm gonna body press. And then... do I get off? I think if I body press, I'm gonna... What do you have in the back? There's Dragonite. Alright, your options are Dragonite, Porygon 2, and yeah. I can body press here, and then I can imagine them targeting into you. I think we make Arch a little healthy. I'm okay with that. Alright, brings it a little low. Make it rain. Now, you've already lowered a bit, so we do survive. And then we take body press. That's bye-bye Goldango. And we'll see who their last Pokemon is. I'm feeling... How am I feeling right now? I feel... Alright, Amoonguss is their last Pokemon. So, they have redirection, they have a bunch of shenanigans they can do here. I am not in the spot I would like. Because, yeah, you are clearly Cobra Cloak. So I don't have too many damage options into you at the moment. We have, but we're at max defense, so I think, honestly, I'm curious. I'm going to do Machagacha. Rage Powder. I'm fine with that. Either or. We're going to have Taunt. Yeah, that makes sense too. So that's gonna do, Alright, and you are Rocky Helmet. Machagacha will go into both. If we can get a burn off, that would be great. Ooh, I have ideas. Tailwind Peter's out. I think now we Draco into you. And then I go into Annihilape. I feel like, obviously, their big focus right now is my Archaludon. If I bring you low enough, we'll be good. Don't have Dazzling Gleam or anything like that. Alright, Arch lives. Special attack will go down. Unfortunately, you're not gonna Spore... you're probably gonna Pollen Puff, right? Yeah, Pollen Puff. Oh, into Annihilate. Juicy. I am going to... I could Draco into you again. It won't... Ooh, okay. I'm gonna Draco again. And then we go into Sinistcha. Because you can't heal yourself. That's my main thing. Sinistcha will come in, restore some more for Arch. Alright. Protect. Okay. Moonblast. We survive. Alright. Do I want to swap you out? Feel it's okay if we body press here. We don't have anything we can really do in the sense of Moonblast yet. It's gonna take it out. So I see Pollen Puffs. I see a lot of stuff on their end. I'm going to Machagacha to get some burn down at least. Crit on Wimmy. So Sinistcha is at full health. This is going to be an interesting game. So we are at full health again. No burns. Pollen Puff. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So I'm going to bring out Annihilape. Can you live one Focus Sash? Can you live one Moonblast? That's the thing. It's good for them as well. We are nowhere near close enough to get. Yeah. We can't even time out. Alright. It lives. We're good. Rage Fist is going to go into Wimmy. Knocks it out. And that should be GG's. Because Amoonguss cannot recover anything. Machagacha. Now I gotcha. It's going to be single target. Do we get burned at least? We do get burned. Alright, it is burned. It is on the timer. Pollen Puff will go in. Sinistcha. Alright. And yeah, that's GG's. Amoonguss faints. That was close. My opponent played this game pretty smart. I think there were a lot of, if I made some misplays, they definitely could have utilized that. But yeah, GG's, mad respects. Up against feet. Ooh, I see Breloom. That scares me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So they got a lot of fun mod. I'm tempted to bring you. Then if I have you, well, there's a few fun things we can do. We have Arch. We have our good Maushold here. How do I feel about this? I'm confident. Confident. Alright, because with that, we have that versatility. Also, if you use Arcanine, that gives me reason to, you know, boost up as well. Unless you're Mirror Herb, which obviously that's always going to be a possibility, but that's also very, very situational. Still a possibility. Talonflame and Breloom. Annihilape and Maushold. Alright. It would look on the surface they have the advantage. And the Terrifier. And then I'm down. You have Mach Punch and fun things like that. I think Talonflame could get a little funny on me. And Protect. I feel like the Maushold has so much utility. Also, they don't know if it's popular. They could also be very worried that this is Final Gambit. Alright, we're gonna protect. Brave Bird, yeah, priority. Doesn't do too much. Will now not have that priority anymore. Rage Fist will go into you. And brings it low. Spore. It's gonna go into the wrong slot. Nice. Little do you know. Alright, we Rage Fist into you. You cannot. You're faster, right? Talon Flame is faster than you, so I think you get it up regardless. We go here, and then follow me in case you try and Spore again. Because you don't know what the moveset is at the moment. So Rage Fit, oh, you're slower. Well, I guess because you have Gale Wings, fine, and then you can set up Tailwind. Yeah, that must be it. Tailwind. Okay. So we could have gotten rid of it. But we get rid of their Sleepy Boy. Who do you have in the back? Alright, they're thinking Garchomp. Not who I want to see. I can switch out. Double risky. I'm down to honestly for Protect. Is there a reason why they would target? No. I think we go out into Pelliper. And then they may want to try and double up into Pelliper. Depends if you are Rocky, if you have Rock Slide or not. Brave Bird. It's not gonna go. Alright, they're doubling up, which is good. Earthquake. So, we'll survive one hit. Or we could bulk up. I feel Rage Fist still is good here. We Tailwind. Actually, get rid of their Tailwind user. I'm gonna Tailwind as well. So we have a few turns ahead of them if we're able to get this off. Talon Flame will go out. Alright, Arcanaut. Ooh. Are you Mirror Herb? There's no way you would do that if you weren't. There is no way you would do that if you're not Mirror Herb. Stomping Tantrum. That will take it out. Okay. If we get Tailwind up, though... Alright. We get Tailwind, we have Mouse. That makes things a little more complicated. We have Arch, which is good. They have not Terra'd. Draco is tempting here. If we Draco, I'm down to Weather Ball. And then go from there. We split our damage. They're also not getting too much out of their Talon Flame right now, which is good. They are gonna Terra. If it's Terra Ground, we're in a better spot. Alright, what are you Terraing into? Normal, so you're gonna go for that extreme speed. Makes sense for you to do it into Pelliper. Alright, brings it low. Alright, you are Life Orbed. Weather Ball is gonna go into you. Still gonna do... Well, brings it low. Stomping Tantrum. Bring up our defenses. Very nice. Stamina. Alright. If we are able to knock this out, we're good. It has Focus Sash. Okay. 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 Okay, their Tailwind is out. So... Ooh, okay. Trying to think. Garchomp. What is our speed icon here? We should outspeed. So I'm down to down to Snarl. You have extreme speed, but I have Maushold. Okay. Because there's no reason you would do that just to give me more of a boost. You would have to stall 2 turns of... Okay. You know, that's clever on their spot. I just wish that I had, I have 1 more turn over them, though. So... We do chip into Talonflame. We have 1 turn left. I'm gonna Electro Shock. I'm gonna beat up into Garchomp. Just because we will outspeed. If you swap, we're still good. Alright. You've already used your Terra. Right now, Garchomp is my biggest concern. Beat up, you take out Garchomp. Alright. Because if we're able to, with the Arcanine, if it's Life Orb, all we have to do is make it use its, pretty much make it so. Alright, we're gonna Electro Shot off into this Talonflame, and then... Alright, Talonflame is down. All they have left is this Arcanine. Rain has stopped. Tailwind is down. I'm just good with... yeah. All I have to do is... I can bring out Tailwind... Because with Life Orb damage, that's going to do a whole bunch. With Maushold here... Yeah. This is GG's. I could follow me. Alright, we're gonna follow me. They're gonna get off their move. But Riding's on the wall here. Extreme speed. That is... brings it down. Yeah, okay, yeah. And I was just wondering if I was gonna get the move off. But well done to my opponent. I think it was fun. I think tearing the Garchomp might have saved them. They probably know that, but, you know, very well played. Up against Cedric, and they are running... I think they're running the championship team. Or no, the regional team that won. Alright. So... they could be switching stuff around, too. What I like, or actually no, yeah, actually I think it's a mixture of the teams. So where I get benefit from is I have my good green tea light right here. Right, if I arch, what is my best course of action? Feel shields will help up, but they will definitely want to power up their mons. I feel... oh, I only have 20 seconds to think. I think if we go in... We can get you set up. Yeah. I feel we can bring in Sinistcha, but I feel especially in the late game, we're gonna want in the late game, because like last respects, if we're able to switch out of that, that would be great. So they have theirs. I have mine. All right. I think we do this. You are faster. All right. We start off with our very different mods. They're gonna follow me. All right. Because they're just straight up safe to go with whatever. At the very least, if you have Sash, we put that. Core times. Body press will go into you. Is not enough. Drain punch is enough for my Maushold. Okay. Critical hit, just to be fun. We could have probably protect here. I was like, all right. I think we bring Yi. We can try and outspeed. Yeah. I think trying to outspeed will be best for us. I'm going to tear a bug now. Electro shot. I think electro shot into you. And then we're going to go in. Alright. Luck is really good into their team. We did lose our redirector. So we just got to make sure that we build up defenses enough. Okay. Because last respects is going to hurt. Beat up. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright. We get Tailwind off, which is good. They do have a very slow, they do have a very, very slow, like, I could have straight up just Hurricane into there. I think they were banking on the fact that I wouldn't. Which, in fairness, yeah. Okay. Rage Fist goes off, takes out Arch. Yikes. You know, we had a decent winning streak before this. But, you know, I had also a very bad losing streak before that. So... Alright, Annihilate. Come into the fray. You are faster, so that will help. And then Hurricane. You're ahead at least, so follow me. Annihilate will go first. Drain Punch. Very good. And then with the Hurricane, we should be able to knock out... It depends on what your bulk is. But I would imagine stab, all that. Alright, we take that out. We're down to our final two Pokemon. I have to make a lot of reads right now. Who are you bringing? Alright. So, Rilla. And then Periodon. Ooh. This is actually good for us. Okay, we bulk up here. And then protect. They're gonna Terrastalize. And you bring in. Even if you would... Okay, you're flying. That makes sense. Flying is good. I'm gonna protect here. Gives him that immunity. Fake out. Got that right. Alright, we're gonna bulk up. Alrighty. Electro shot. It would make sense to want to do it into my Pelliper. They don't though. Yikes, that's a lot. Okay. I'm down to protect you now. And then we're gonna Hurricane you. We'll do a decent chunk. I feel we have to protect my Annihilape, or at least get some HP. Because I feel Grassy Glide, depending on how it's trained, could knock it out, but I wouldn't mind getting an extra bit of protection. Hurricane will go into you. And we take it out. Alright. We still got this, y'all. Even if you Electro Shot, it will not be enough. The only spread damage you have is Snarl. Alright, did you get it right? Okay! We made the call. Alright. Tailwind may go down, but we're still in a very good spot. You should outspeed. You are maxed. 11 is doubled stab. I think we go Hurricane, because then we can get Confusion. Rage Fist will go into you. How much damage will you do? Over half. Stamina will make it go up, but that's okay because you cannot out-stamina the Hurricane. Okay, maybe you can. Oh, and we get Confusion. You have to use all your hits, basically. Does it hit itself? I would hate to be my opponent right now. It hits itself. It's not going to matter too much. Rain does stop. I still have special. I have Annihilate with one last Rage Fist. Weather Ball. Riding is on the wall. That is GG's. We pulled away. This is why we never give up in this game. Congratulations, Cedric. That was a fun match, but we just pulled out the victory. Anyway, that's it for this video. Yeah, I had a lot of fun here. I hope you liked the battles. I do feel like, so the four battles I showed were my last 4 battles, and they were so much fun. So we did end today on 8-7. Hopefully, tomorrow I have better luck, and, I'm able to... I felt like I had, with the technical difficulties I had earlier today with internet being out and getting me 3 losses, and then granted some skill issue on my part and RNG, but also skill. We started rough, but we won 8 in a row. We are building our way back up, and then hopefully we get some championship points at the end of this. That's it for now. I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.